We are live. Yes, grand rising to all. Excuse me. Welcome to Lisa's Real Spill. Okay, what's going on, spillers? Listen, we got a lot of talk for today. Okay, come on in, have a seat, get comfortable, because we got a lot we're gonna talk about. Um, Before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all, so that when I go live, hopefully you'll get notified. Okay. So with that being said, I'll tell you this: not sex, but we're gonna talk about some sex. Okay. And not the way you think we're gonna talk about it, but we're gonna talk about it. First, I want to start out. I have some other things I want to talk about too. So let's start with. We're gonna make that part the last part. Okay. So how can I do this? Let's talk about it. Um, let's talk about this first part we're gonna talk about. Okay. Um, I want to talk about truth. Okay. I want to talk about truth. And I want to talk about it because some people have a hard time with truth. Okay. They say you hear people say, just be honest with me. Just be honest and truthful with me. I can handle that better than I can handle anything else. Some people say that, but then when you be honest and truthful with them, they can't accept it. They don't take it well. You can't tell people that. You can't say to a person, be open and honest with me, be truthful with me. I can handle that better. Okay. And then when they do it, you want to fly off. You lose your cool. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you can't do that. You like that's like putting somebody in the box. Saying, I want you to tell me the truth. But if you tell me the truth, I'ma spaz out. But I want you to tell me the truth. You know what I mean? You like, what? You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to think about things. Sometimes you gotta play some things out in your head, right? So when it comes to the truth, you gotta say, I really want to know the truth. But when they tell me the truth, how am I gonna handle it? Right? Like you gotta play that out in your head because some of you say it, but then when you get it, it's a totally different ball game. You know. And I always say this to a person: you want somebody to lie to you? Do you want a person to just straight up lie and keep telling you lies and blowing smoke up your butt? Or do you really want the person to tell you the truth? Regardless of how it may make you feel, and I always get tell people that because I think that once you play it out up here, then when it hits you, you can deal with it better because you know it's coming, right? You may not know what the truth is, but you know that person is going to tell you the truth, right? And so with that person telling you the truth, excuse me, with that person telling you the truth, you already know it could be good or bad. Okay. And if some of us have feelings already, even though the truth has not been told to us, some of us get these feelings. We get feelings. I know I do. I ain't gonna say everybody do, but I know I do, right? I start getting feelings. So I know something's coming. You know, I might not know exactly what it is, and sometimes I be already knowing what it is. But I just be waiting for that person to tell me what it is. You understand what I mean? And so, but some of us, everybody's not like that. But you gotta really ask yourself, do I want to know the truth? Because some people really don't want to know the truth. They say that because they You know, they say it because it sounds good. But then when you smack that person with the truth, they be like, damn. They probably flip out, spaz out, and some more shit that you ain't even ready for. You know what I mean? But that's how some people are. They'll say that. They say stuff because it sounds good. But when the reality happens, when it really happens, they don't take it well. You know? They don't take it well. So you gotta be ready for that. You gotta think, put it up here, play it out up here. Play it out within you. And you can't play it out for so far, but what you can say to yourself is that if he gives me the truth and it ain't, it's not good, you know, do I really want to know that? See, I'm the type of person, I don't give a damn what it is. I want to know. I want to know. You know, long as it's the truth, I want to know. I don't care if it's good or bad or whatever it is. I want to know because I want to know the truth. I wouldn't care if it hurt me or not. I want to know the truth. That's just the way I am. But everybody's not like that, you know? And so you have to ask yourself, do I really want to know the truth? You know? Because some people, like I say, some people can't handle it. They say it because it sounds good. They'll say, well, I want to know the truth regardless, you know. But then when it hits you, you spaz out, you zap out, you go crazy. Some people go crazy. You know what I mean? So you really got to ask yourself, Ty, what's going on? I just got on here too. Hey, how you feeling? How you doing? So you really got to ask yourself, um, you know, are you ready for that? Are you ready for that truth? Because a lot of people not ready. They say it, but they don't be ready. I'm just one of those people. I want to hear the truth. I don't care if it's good or bad. I want to know the truth. You know what I mean? Because once you give me the truth, then I got, hey, the ball in my court. It's up to me what I do with it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. You know, once I know the truth. But some people not like that. They can't accept it, you know? And that's just the way it is. I'm feeling great. I'm doing great. I'm not, wait a minute. I'm not claiming anything less. I know that's right, Tari. I'm with you on that. I know that's right. I'm glad you're here. I just got on too. I'm glad you came in. Because I got so when I come on here, I be looking for you. I do. I be looking for you, Tari. We must remember it's better to give a person the sound truth rather than a sugar-coated lie. Right, exactly. It is best like that. But now some people don't know how to accept the truth. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the part where some people don't know how to accept it. They say they want to hear it, right? But then when they get it, they don't take it well. So that's something that you got to prepare yourself for. The truth. Some people don't take it well. We must remember some people will feed you a lie just to see if you will eat it. Yeah, that's true too. Because a lot of times we already know, even though the person may be lying to us, some of us already know that they lying. You know what I mean? But some people don't want to hear the truth. I noticed that. When you tell a person the truth, they get mad. They spaz out. You know? So you got to be willing to accept that truth when it's being told to you. Because some people really don't want to hear the truth. They say that shit because it sounds good, but they really don't want to hear it. You know, they rather deal with the lie than to deal with the truth. I'm just not one of those people. Give it to me. Give it to me raw and uncut. Just give it to me. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? Just give it to me raw and uncut. I just want to know. I need to know, you know? And then I can take it from there. That's just the way I am. I don't want nobody lying to me. You know, I just don't. I don't want nobody lying to me. But but you know, Hey, that's how some people are. But I always say, don't be asking for stuff when you ain't ready for. You know what I mean? Don't be just running around saying stuff because it sounds good. And then when you say you want to hear the truth and you want the truth and they give it to you, then you don't know how to handle it. You got to be ready to handle it. You got to be ready to handle it. But that's all I wanted to just touch on that. I always touch on that because I see so many people do that. They say they want the truth. I just want somebody to be honest and truthful to me. But then when they get it, they don't know how to handle it. You know? Listen, I'm a firm believer that when people tell you the truth, even if you may not know how to handle it, you start to learn how to handle it. Does that make sense? If people keep giving you the truth, you're going to learn how to handle it. You know, you're going to learn how to deal with it. So that's why I'm just like that. You know, I know how to handle the truth. So I want to hear the truth. I don't want you lying to me. Don't sit there in my face telling me no lies and stuff. I don't want to hear that. I want to know the truth. Because 9 times out of 10, I already know the truth. I just want you to tell me. You know what I mean? A lot of times I'm already on to the truth. I already know what the truth is. But I want you to tell me. I want to hear it come out your mouth. That's how I am. You know, whether it's good or bad. I want to know. I need to know. And then I can take it from there. I can take the truth when you bring facts. It rejects your it rejects your assumptions when you don't know the whole story. Well, that's true too. That's true too. That's why I'd rather for a person to tell me the truth, tell me their story, their side. You know what I mean? Because just like me and my sister, I know y'all heard me talk about this before, but it's just an example. I like to use myself for an example. Um, just like with my sister, right? I already felt how my sister felt about me, right? But I wanted to hear it. Does that make sense? I needed to hear it. I needed to hear it because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't tripping. You know what I mean? Like the feelings that I was getting weren't just me. You know what I mean? So I needed to hear it from her. Now, once I've heard it from her, now I know I was right all along, you know? So I feel you on that, Tari. Yeah, it's important to get the whole story because somebody may come back and tell you part of it, not the whole truth, just part of it. Okay. But when you talk to that person, they'll give you the whole story, you know? So I agree with you on that. But yeah, that's important though. And y'all gotta be some of y'all need to be very careful of that because some of y'all don't know how to handle the truth. You talk that talk, like, yeah, I need to know the truth. Some people talk that talk, but they don't be ready for it. The minute that you give them that truth, they pissed off. You heard me. They get mad and everything. I have said some things let me tell you how sensitive people are. I have said some things on my channel, not talking about anybody, right? 9 times out of 10, it was something that I went through. But I've had people who got offended. And you know why they got offended? Because what I was talking about must have hit home for them. You know what I mean? And they got offended. But that's how it is now. That's how it is. People are so sensitive and they get so offended so quick. And I just feel like if you can't handle the truth, you really, 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 really need to do some work on yourself. Because I'd rather get the truth any day than for somebody to tell me a lie. I don't care how bad it may be. I need to hear the truth. I don't want to hear no lie. I don't. So that's where I'm at with that. I just wanted to touch on that, and I'm gonna be touching on that quite a bit because a lot of people don't. They don't know how to accept the truth. They talk that talk, but they really don't know how to accept the truth when the truth is being told to you. I know a lot of people like that. Well, you ain't have to lie to me. You could have just told me the truth. But then when you tell them the truth, they get mad. To anyone watching this video, Miss Lisa has a famous saying, "You're not going to blow smoke up my ass." I just said that before you came up. Sorry. Oh, that's my boy. It means you can't tell me anything and expect me to believe it. That's right, sorry. That's right, sorry. That's my favorite line. Hey, that's one of my favorite lines. It sure is. I need to give me a t-shirt. I always say I'm gonna give me a t-shirt to say it's a few things on it. But I think I am gonna get one of them. I really am. But yeah, that's right. Tari hit it. Tari hit the nail on the head. That's right, Tari. You can't blow smoke up our butt over here, okay? You can't blow smoke up our ass. Okay? You can't piss on us and tell us it's raining. Okay? Because we ain't going for it. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Now, I got another conversation that I want to have with y'all. Okay? Briefly, I think I'm going to have to do I might end up having to do a whole video on this, but I want to briefly ask some questions, and I really, really need some answers. Should I be honest about this, Sorry? Let's see. I'm going to be honest about it because it's my honesty starts with me, right? On my channel. So I'm going to be open and honest about this. Me being a melanated woman, okay? I feel as though I want a melanated man. I've never shared this before because I be thinking that people gonna, well, you're gonna have people that's gonna judge you anyway. Okay, people gonna judge you anyway. But that's just how I feel. I feel as though I should be with a melanated man. Okay, now let me explain why. I don't want to just throw something out there and leave it hanging. Let me explain to y'all why I feel like that. First of all, a lot of people cannot. Some people can't identify with me, with people that's melanated. Does that make sense? And so I don't know what it is. I'm comfortable with a melanated man than I am, well, I've never been, let me take that back, because I've never been outside my race. Okay. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with it. I'm saying for me, it's just an uncomfortable thing. And I know some people gonna say dealing with the unknown is uncomfortable, right? But it's uncomfortable for me. I don't know. It's always been. And I'm 54. Okay. And every time the thought even come to my mind, I just never act on it. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? I just feel like a melanated man can kind of how can I put it? Understand me because we've been through so much, right? So I just feel like a melanated man would understand me more than any other race. That's just my opinion. Because if you haven't walked that walk, we can talk about things and you can say you understand, but you really would never be able to relate. Does that make sense? And so, how do some of y'all feel like you should be with a melanated woman. Well, I know some men don't have a problem. They don't care about stepping outside their race, you know. But I don't know why. I don't know. It just always made me feel uncomfortable. So I've never tried it. It never even crossed my mind, you know. And I know that there's good people, there's good men in every race. Okay. I know that. But it's just something about that just does not, I can't, I don't know. Just something about that. I'm just not comfortable with it, you know? Um, I don't know. I don't know. And it's listen, it's more than it's not just about money for me. Okay. It's not just about money for me. Now maybe some of these women who get with men that aren't, melanated, maybe they feel comfortable with it because the person that they're with, maybe has money, you know. But even with them having money, like it's just more than it's more for me than just money. Okay. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I've always felt like that. I just felt I've always felt uncomfortable when it comes to talking about dating outside my race. I just always felt uncomfortable. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never did it. But just the thought makes me even more uncomfortable. And I don't know. And I want to know from y'all, do any of y'all feel like that? Because it's about being honest. I feel like if you can't be open and honest, then you can't grow. You can't learn stuff. You got to be open and honest about shit. And that's what we do over here. Okay. So that's just me. That's just my thing. I have a hard time, you know, um, even the thought of just stepping outside my race is just an uncomfortable feeling, you know. And I said, maybe it's because I've never done it. Maybe I need to try it, and then see. But I just don't know. I just feel like I'm doing something wrong, stepping outside my race. I just feel like I'm doing something wrong, you know. And I've been reading, like y'all know, I read the Bible, and I've been reading through the Bible, and I haven't seen nothing or anything saying that we supposed to stay with our race, you know. I haven't seen nothing like that. I don't know if it's something like that in there, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it. So I don't know. I don't know what that is, but it's something about that. And it's strong. It's strong. It's got a strong hold on me. I'm serious. Whereas though I won't step outside my race, you know? And I don't know what it is. I don't know. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. What y'all think about that? About, stepping outside your race. Being in another relationship, stepping outside your race. What do y'all think? How do y'all feel about that? So Tari, how do you feel about that? I don't know if he's still here or not. Is he still here? So that was something I wanted to touch on today a little bit. Is I just want to know from y'all what y'all think. Do any of y'all feel like that? Because I know it's a lot of women that feel like that. They don't want to step outside their race. They want a good man, but they don't want to go outside their race. And I know it's a lot of women that feel like that. Some of us are not open and honest about it. Some of us are not open and honest about it. Some of us keep it to ourselves. But, I want to know if I'm the only one that be feeling that, you know. But now this is the big topic of the day, the sex talk. Okay. I want to talk about this. I've been wanting to talk about it, but I didn't. Every time I say I was going to do this, I never got a chance to. But we're going to talk about it today. Now, We have people who sleep around. We all know that. Okay. And then we have people who, how could I put it? Have they be with somebody and they sleeping with that person. They've been sleeping with that person for a long time, but they're not married to him. You know what I mean? And so I want to talk about sleeping with people because some people say, "Oh, marriage is just a piece of paper." I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it as marriage just being a piece of paper. I feel as though marriage is something sacred, right? It's that person is for you and you are for that person. Y'all for each other. No stepping outside the marriage and stuff like that. Which you're not supposed to. Let's put it like that. You're not supposed to. Even though we have some people that do it, you're not supposed to do it. Okay. And so I think, see, some of us don't have morals and principles. We just concerned about money. Money. Everything is about money. And I understand because money makes things happen, makes some things happen. Okay. But I feel as though it should go more than that. It should be more than that when it comes to a marriage. Okay. Um, you should love one another. You should have love for one another. Companion. You know. Um, you should like one another. Even before you get married, you should like one another. Be friendly, become friends. I think a lot of times we move too fast. We move too fast and we jump in the sack. And sometimes you end up getting pregnant. You end up pregnant sometimes. Once you jump in that sack, that first time, y'all end up pregnant. But let me say, I want to talk, I'm getting ready to get into it. Okay. Um, Women, but I'm gonna speak for me. I ain't gonna say women. I'm just gonna speak for me. Okay. I'm the type of woman who wants to be with that one man. Okay. I don't want to be laying up with this one and laying up with that one and laying up with this one. That's just never been my thing. I like to get with one person and be with that one person. Okay. And I'm quite sure it's a lot of women that like that. Okay. I have talked to some women that's like that. Um, but for the last some years, I've been, you know, doing nothing. I haven't been in a relationship or anything. You know, Basically just doing some work on myself. Some growth on me. Um, and I feel even better about me. You know, um, right. Tari say, Miss Lisa, you're starting out with a firm foundation. You want a genuine relationship and not a benefitship. Race isn't the issue. Trust and respect are the issues. You want someone can genuinely trust and respect all of you. Exactly. Exactly, Tari. Exactly. Exactly. There's no more need to be said. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's not a money thing. It's just being the trust and respect. It has to be there. It has to be there. Because if I can't trust you or respect you, then I have no need for you. And that's just sums it up. What Tari said just sums it all up. If I can't trust you and respect you as well as you do the same for me, I don't need you. What do I need you for? Because I feel as though when two people trust and respect each other, everything else will fall in line. Does that make sense? Everything else will fall in line when two people trust and respect each other. That's just the way I feel. And can communicate with one another. And I feel as though other things will fall in line. But some of us, we are moving too fast. And that's why we can't find what we're looking for. We just moving too fast. We jumping in the sack, you know, and we're sleeping with people too fast. And I want to touch on the things that happen when you are sleeping around like you do. I'm getting ready to school you all on something. We must remember respect is more than an Aretha Franklin song. That's right. We must remember respect goes both ways in any relationship. That's right. Respect, trust, honesty, communication, you know, and I just think that if you're not good at something, like say some people say they have a problem with communicating with their man, you need to let him know that. I just feel like you need to come out and let him know that. Baby, look, I want to say something to you, you know. Um, I be having a hard time communicating with you. I don't know what it is, but I have a hard time communicating. You have to let him know. So that way he can try to help you out. You know what I mean? He can take and try to help you out to communicate with him better. You know? But if he don't know, you have to, communication is so important. And I'm a talker, right? I'm gonna let you know what's going on with me. Baby, my back hurt. Babe, my leg hurt. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know what's going on with me. Seriously. Because I feel as though it's important to let your man know what's going on with you. Like, he can't do nothing about it if he don't know. And some of y'all do that. Some women do that. They be thinking that, oh, he supposed to know. He just supposed to know. Right? Like after you done been with him for a certain amount of time, you just feel like he's supposed to know. No. You gotta open up and communicate. Some things he will know. Some things he will know or feel. But some things he may not. So you gotta communicate. Tari say, we must remember if a person can't respect you, can't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. That's right. Good. I like that, Tari. I like that. Let me read that again. Tari say, we must remember if a person can't respect your no, they don't deserve your yes. And I'm glad you said that. Oh, that was perfect. And let me tell you something. That right there says a whole lot. Let me break it down for you. For those that may not understand what Tari is saying. When someone respects you, you can say no to them or you don't like something, they're going to respect that. But when you got somebody that you say no to or I don't like that and they continue to do it anyway, that's a problem. And to so many of us, we give those yeses when we shouldn't. We do. We give those yeses when we shouldn't because that person done already showed you they don't respect you because you told them no or you told them you didn't like something. They don't respect it. They still trying to get you to do it. Like y'all threesomes. Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to go somewhere. Y'all threesomes that y'all like to do, right? Some of y'all women be so uncomfortable with that shit. But guess what? Y'all will tell them, I don't really want to do that. But guess what? You'll end up doing it. Because you'll put yourself in that awkward position for him because you're thinking he gonna leave you or he gonna cheat because you don't want to do it. right there, what I just said. If they don't respect your no's, why should you say yes? But a lot of you do. A lot of you do. Because y'all up in your head talking about he may leave me if I don't do this, or or he may cheat. Okay, well, he ain't the man for you. If he's gonna hold it against you because you say, no, I don't want to do a threesome. I don't want to sleep with another woman. I don't want to bring a woman in our bedroom. And he gets mad with you over there, or he gonna go cheat. He ain't the man for you. I done seen a lot of people who bring other people into their bedroom, and guess what? The whole relationship turned upside down. It never works out. It never works out. It never works out. They was talking about T.I. and his wife doing different stuff with other people and stuff, right? But let me tell you something. Yeah, they still together, but guess what? Their relationship is not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. That's why they still together. Because he dominates her. You can tell that. He controls her. So, that's why they still together. You got to start loving yourself. It always starts with you. You got to you got to love yourself. I be telling y'all that all the time. Before y'all get into these relationships and stuff, you got to make sure that you love you. You got to make sure that you're healthy. Because when you're not healthy, you go into a relationship and you know what happens? Like Tari just said, when you say no, that man don't respect your no's, and you still continue to say yes to him. So back to what I was saying about another example is what's her name? What is her name, y'all? She married the basketball player. What's her name? Tiana Taylor. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying her name right. She married the basketball player. She got 2 kids by him. And they was doing the threesomes and stuff. And look where they ended up at. They ended up splitting up. Let me tell you something about that. Okay? Let me tell y'all something about just sleeping around, period. When you sleeping around, do you know that when you lay down with a man or that man lay down with you, do you know demons are there? Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that demons are there? When you lay down with someone and that person been laying down with other people, and then they come back and lay down with you, it's demons there. And then you let him lay down with you, and he been with this woman, that woman, and that woman, and that woman, and he come and lay down with you raw, no protection. It's demons there, y'all. There's demons there. Have any of y'all ever had sex with somebody, right? Y'all supposed to be going together or whatever, and you was having sex with him or whatever, and then you started to act different and didn't understand why you were acting different? I know some of y'all been there. I know y'all have. Might not want to admit it, but I know you've been there. Those are demons that's affecting your ways. Those are demons that's attaching to you. because he's been sleeping around, and then he comes and you let him sleep with you unprotected. He got demons attached to him, and he bringing demons home and putting them in the bed with you. And then as days go on, you find yourself acting funny, acting different, and you don't even understand why. That's why those demons are attaching themselves to you. That's why y'all be sleeping around and you don't care. You just don't care. You just be sleeping around and you don't protect yourself or nothing. That's what be going on with you. That's what be going on. Them demons be traveling. Not just, I'm not just saying a man can do it, a woman can too. If she out there sleeping around and not unprotected and letting men, in her, yeah, she's attaching herself to moving spirits and stuff and demons. And then you don't understand why you tripping. All of a sudden your attitude changed and you start tripping and stuff like you're going crazy or something. No, those are those spirits, those demon spirits that then attach themselves to you. Yeah. But some of y'all running out here sleeping around and y'all act like it's the thing to do. It ain't nothing to just throw your panties and your drawers off and do what it do. But you are attaching demons to you when you're doing that. You don't even realize it. All you know is that it felt good. But then when you start acting like you losing your mind and you wondering what's going on, that's what it is. Them spirits done attach themselves to you. Y'all better start making them men strap up. And men, y'all better start strapping up sleeping with these women. Terry say, a woman should never allow another woman in her bedroom. The second it happened, a man will lose all respect for her and never commit to anything long term. In his head, he's saying, I can have my cake and eat it too. Exactly. That's true, Ty. That is so true. That's just like, how many of y'all see when a man get with a woman, okay? And he have a baby with her, okay? What's the chance of him marrying her? Very seldom, right? Very seldom that man go ahead and marry that woman. Once you done slept with him, you done gave him a baby, you done moved in with him, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because he done got everything he wanted out of you. And how many times do you see a man leave a woman that he done made babies with and go to another woman and marry her? Because let me tell you something. Some men like that chase. They like that chase. They like to have to chase that woman. They do. If a man be honest with you, he'll tell you. Some of them, a lot of them like that chase. They don't like for a woman to give in so easy. Now, I ain't saying all of them, because some of them don't give a damn one way or another. But I'm saying some of them are like that chase. They like for a woman to make it hard to get them, you know. But when you give in so easy, a lot of times you mess up anything, like anything long term. They'll stay there for a while, But as soon as the opportunity presents itself, he's gone. He gonna go over here and marry her. The one he couldn't sleep with for months. You know what I mean? The woman that he couldn't sleep with for a long time. He gonna go marry her before he even marry you. So y'all, you gotta think about that. Keep your body to yourself. Be friends with him first. If he's pressed to get into bed with you, he ain't the man for you. He's not the man for you. Keep your body to yourself. Because you traveling, those spirits and stuff traveling. When y'all, like back to what I was saying, them spirits and stuff be traveling, I'm telling you. And they attach themselves to you. Not even thinking, y'all don't even think about the diseases and stuff that travel, you know, that you can catch. I ran across a video on YouTube. The guy was reacting to somebody's videos. And it was a little young guy on there that had took a trip and went to Japan, I think he said. Do you know he went and slept with some woman the first night he got there and didn't wear no condom? Guess what happened? She ended up burning him. He ended up with gonorrhea and chlamydia the first night he got there. And the woman kept reaching out to him, talking about she was pregnant. Yeah, he slept with that woman. Didn't know nothing about her. And went and slept with her. And ended up burning. Then he went and slept with some other woman. And he told me I couldn't perform because I was hurting. Why would you want to go sleep with some other woman knowing you burning and you got chlamydia? You know, I didn't understand that. Knowing you burning and you got chlamydia, you going to go sleep with another woman. The thought shouldn't have been even in your head to go sleep with another woman after you done got burnt and you got chlamydia. That shit is gross. I don't know how people can do that, but that is so gross. You know you got something, yet you're going to go and try to sleep with another woman. That's crazy. A woman should never allow another woman. Oh, I've read that. Yeah, that's true. I'm telling you. And it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be having threesomes and stuff when you in a relationship and in a marriage, especially in a marriage, right? It's just not right, y'all. It's just not right. And that's why your relationship end up you end up splitting up. Right after you do them threesomes and stuff, it's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because it's not supposed to be like that. It's not. It is not supposed to be like that. But some of you won't stand on business. And what I mean by that is that you won't say no. You so much thinking about this man leaving you or whatever. No, think about the fact that this man doesn't respect you. He's not respecting you any time he wants to bring another woman or another man into your bedroom. He doesn't have no respect for you. So stop letting men do y'all like that. They just do it because they see if you're going to go through with it. Mm-hmm. And like Charlie said, they're going to end up leaving you anyway once you do it. Because they know that you don't have no morals or principles. You don't have no boundaries. You know, any two time he can come to you and ask you to do a threesome and you do it. And a lot of you be uncomfortable about doing it, but you do it anyway. Because you're trying to hold on to this man. I done seen so many women say, I was uncomfortable doing that, but I did it because he wanted to do it. What? And then then the man end up leaving her. That's crazy. You got to think more of yourself. You got to love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else going to do it. Once a person finds out you don't love yourself, they're going to walk right over your ass. They're going to use you up. Once they find out that you don't love yourself. And when I say not loving yourself, I mean you don't have you don't set no boundaries in your life. You don't have no morals and principles. You don't respect yourself. A man is going to take you and use you up. Because he already know that you are not, he already know that he can take you and do what he wants to with you. But this sex thing, y'all, it's just going crazy. It really is. And what's so sad is that, like I said, y'all better wake up and recognize the demons and stuff that y'all attach yourself to when you sleeping with someone. Them bad spirits and stuff that be traveling when you sleeping with somebody unprotected. And some men don't even realize all the spirits and stuff that they carrying around with them when they sleeping with this woman and that woman and this woman and that woman unprotected. And in the times that we in now, you're going to hear a lot about people just spazzing out and zapping out. I'm serious. You know what it's going to be coming from? Sex. I'm telling you. You're going to hear more about what I'm talking about. Watch and see what I tell you. You're going to start hearing stories. A lot of stories going to start coming out about people sleeping with this one and that one and the other, and then they start tripping. They think their mind they losing their mind, but it's going to be those spirits, those bad spirits that's done connected to them from sleeping around. It's real. That stuff is real. Do your research on it. That stuff is real. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look up some stuff. I'm gonna look up some more stuff about it and share it with y'all, because that stuff is real. Them spirits and stuff connect to you from having sex. You be having sex unprotected and letting people they feel like I throw up. You be letting people just have their way in you, and You know what? Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all don't feel dirty? You don't feel dirty after you lay up with somebody, just lay up with somebody just to lay up with them? You don't feel dirty? Ew. After you let somebody what's the name in you with no condom, y'all don't feel dirty? I would feel dirty. I couldn't even think about doing that, but I would feel dirty. I would. I'd probably be throwing up. Oof, excuse me, y'all. Making me sick to my stomach. Oof. I'm just saying. I just want to give y'all something to think about. You know, when you out there doing stuff like that, I want you to think about what you're doing. You're playing games with your body and stuff. It's not good. It's not good. It really isn't. It's not good at all. So For those of y'all that think it's a joke, go do research on it about the sex and the spirits and stuff. That stuff is real. That stuff is real, y'all. Mm. Mm. That stuff is real. I'm gonna get some stuff for y'all and share it with y'all about that. The sex and the demons and stuff, the spirits and stuff. Some people know about that stuff, but some people think it's a game. They think it's a joke. It ain't no joke. It's real. Those spirits and stuff, when you sleeping with people, it's real. And some people be spazzing out and don't even know why they spazzing out. And that's because, and I'm gonna tell you some situations that did happen where the woman was being faithful, but the man was sleeping around. Okay. And then he was coming back and sleeping with his woman, but he was sleeping with her unprotected. And then she started tripping and stuff, started tripping out and stuff and didn't really understand what was going on. But you know what it was? It was spirits that connected to her from where he was out there sleeping around with other women. And those spirits was making her start tripping and stuff. You know what I mean? That stuff is real, y'all. That stuff is real. And that's probably why some of you sleep with other people and don't even recognize, you don't even recognize, how can I put it? I wanna put it away where y'all understand it. Let me say it like this. Don't y'all think that's weird that some of y'all go out and sleep with people unprotected and you okay with it? Y'all don't think that's weird behavior? That's weird behavior. That's probably because you got spirits and stuff connected to you. Demonic spirits and stuff connected to you. And that's probably why you keep going out there sleeping with this one and that one and the other, all unprotected and stuff. And it's like whatever. It's like whatever. That's weird behavior. So I say, Miss Lisa, please remember the right lady will scramble a man's brain like a cable. No, Tari didn't say that. Tari said, Miss Lisa, please remember the right lady will scramble a man's brain like a cable box. I've been scrambled a couple of times in my life. But that's true. That's true, Tari. If you get somebody, if you get somebody you really like, that's true. But I'm talking about like just sleeping around with people. You know what I mean? Just sleeping with this one and that one and this one and that one. That's what I'm talking about. But that's true. That's true. You find somebody you like and they can do that to you. I've been done like that. I've been done like that by a man. Yeah. It happens both ways. It don't just happen, a woman just don't do that to a man. You got a man that can do that to a woman too. You know what I'm saying? That can go both ways. That can go both ways. Yeah. But I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. But I'm gonna come back. I want to do a whole story, a whole live on that. The demonic and spirit, just the demonic spirits and stuff through sex. I want to really go into it. I'm just touching on it a little bit just to give people an idea of what be happening. You know what I mean? But I really, really want to go into it. And you know what I want to do a reaction to? Would y'all like to see a reaction to? I want to see, what is his name, y'all? The basketball player that caught HIV or AIDS or one of them. Magic Johnson. His wife came out with a book and she did an interview with Oprah, of course. But I was thinking about doing a reaction. Would y'all want to see a reaction to that? I was thinking about doing a reaction to that. Would y'all like to see that? A reaction of her telling her story about Magic Johnson, the situation, how that situation went down with them. I was thinking about doing a reaction video to that. I don't know if people would be interested in that, but I did. I wanted to hear from her. I wanted to hear how she felt about that, because that was a hard pill to swallow, for real. And I'm telling you, she stayed. I don't care what nobody say. I think she stayed because he had the moolah, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's what I think. That's my opinion. I stand on it. If it had been anybody else, she'd have rolled out. How much you want to bet? She stayed because he had that money. He had that money. He had that kind of money that can make it go away. You feel me? Woo! Yeah, he had that kind of money that can make it go away. That part. That's why she stayed. She ain't gonna say that though. Even though they met in high school or wherever. I don't care. She stayed with Magic after that because Magic had that money. And he could make some things happen. He could make the world go round. What you think, Terry? You think she stayed with Magic Johnson because of that money? I do. I don't care what nobody say. I think that. I do believe she loved him, but also I believe that if he hadn't had that money like that, I think she would have left. I do. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. I believe she would have left if she didn't have them children. If she didn't have them children and he didn't have that money, she would have left. Hmm. I believe that, y'all. Hmm. What y'all think? I think she would have left if it wasn't for him having that baby. I mean, if it wasn't for him having that money, I mean, she would have left. That's what I think. Ms. Lisa, you're talking about not becoming emotionally polluted. Emotional pollution is any unwanted emotions that cause a change in physical health, mental health, emotional health, psychological health, spiritual health, relationship health, and financial health. Exactly. Yup. Yup. See, we have to remember, I'm getting ready to go on this because I'd have been on here an hour, y'all. We have to remember that money is it's not about money. Money can't give you everything. Okay? We have to remember that. Because some people base their life off of money. They hunt for money, 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 right? And we have to remember that money cannot give you everything. It can't. It's the truth. Money can't give you everything. Okay. Money can't give you happiness. It can't. It can't. It can make you happy for a while, for a little while, right? But eventually you're gonna start feeling those same feelings that you was feeling before. Okay? Because money cannot buy you happiness. Money cannot make you love yourself. Okay? So we got to stop looking at money as if money can do everything because it can't. It can't. Mm-mm. You have to first start loving yourself. It's about self first. Self. When I say it's about self first, that's what I mean. You have to build yourself up. You have to, uh, how can I put it? You have to make you a better person. Okay? Because money can't do it. Money can't make you a good person. If you're not a good person, I don't give a damn how much money you got. You still gonna be not a good person. Okay? If you are a troublemaker, if you somebody that just goes around and start trouble all the time, I don't give a damn how much money you got. You still gonna be that person. It's just that simple. Money cannot buy you everything. And that's the truth. You got to look within yourself and fix you and make you a better person. You know? I don't give a damn how much money you got. Certain shit, money cannot do nothing for it. If you're a mean person, I don't give a damn how much money you got. You're still a mean person. That's just how that go. You got to be willing to fix you. You got to fix you. Them broken parts and that damaged part and stuff. Listen, you can carry it around all you want to. I don't give a damn how much money you got. You're still going to be broken and damaged at the end of the day. I don't give a damn how much money you get. You could become a billionaire. You still broken and damaged. The only thing money do is money is going to give you a pass for people to say it's okay for you to be broken and damaged. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. But you still going to be broken and damaged. And that's just the truth. Only thing money going to do for you in this world is make you more toxic, because ain't nobody going to tell you the truth about you. Everybody going to be trying to suck up your money and be around you because you got that money. But ain't nobody going to tell your ass the truth that you are an evil person and you messed up, you're toxic, you're damaged, you're broken. Nobody's going to tell you that because all they see is the money. Like I said, all that's going to do, all that money going to do is give you a pass to stay where you at and be who you are. That's all that money going to do for you. It ain't going to help you until one day God going to take it away from you. Because that's what's going to happen. God going to remove that money from you. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Because he know it ain't good for you. And he know you're going to stay being the same person that you are with that money. So you're going to look up one day and be broke. And you're going to wonder how you got there. You ain't even going to understand how you got there. That part. I'm out, y'all. Love you guys. Stay prayed up, y'all. And try to stay safe out there. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Oh, if nobody didn't tell you today, I love you. For real.